Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I already did my Patreon video for this morning, and I gave a lot more context. Today, it's a flyer day for me, guys. That's all it is. Injective made a nice little hit overnight, and I'm kind of heavy in Injective, so it worked out real well for me. It gave me a bunch of loose cash, so let's go ahead and take some flyers today because there's a lot spinning up, man. I get it. The market is terrifying. It's scary. Uh, Sentiments all over the board, and yeah, but I'm feeling real good about this one today. I haven't done this kind of video here on the channel in quite a while, so I thought we'd go ahead and bring it to you. This is basically what I do on Patreon, but we're going to do it on YouTube. We're going to get into these flyers right after this. All right, so my again, Injective had a good night. 12%. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but this is a big network, man. You're talking 60-70 million dollars just kind of poured into that network, and I'm cool with it. Now I'm in it a couple places. Usually this one I just kind of hold and flip. That's more or less what I do with Injective. I think there's one little goofy pool over here on Crescent that I'll pair up, and it's a real tough pair because Beakery. All right, Crescent is just sliding. It's one of the ugliest 90-day charts I think I've seen, with the exception of Juno and Osmo, and it basically mirrors Osmo, which it kind of works because if you're a big Osmo fan and you have another token that's basically mirroring it completely, why would you not like this one? That's my rationale behind it. But they're both bleeding. I don't see it stopping, but this is kind of one of the goofy ones over here, and it's a reason that I could drop $5,000 or so in it. It's not a big deal. Sadly, I control. I have too much of that pool, so we have to part some of our position. But on a day where you get the 10 or 12% pump, that's the day to do it. And I did clear it. And that's why I have some loose cash to go ahead and take flyers. So what are we taking the flyers on today? Well, the first flyer that we're taking is actually going to happen right over here on Akash. I still consider this overbought. I know I'm in the minority here as far as the Cosmos folks go. I'm well aware of that, but I'm not gonna back I'm not gonna back off my position on it, man. The reason is because I actually use Akash. Now I like it. I like what they're doing. I love being involved in products that actually have a use case. Cloud computing has a use case. We have an Akash server that we live stream on. We use Owncast. We set up the Akash server, and we actually live stream to it via Europlots. He's our provider, and he's probably one of the most quality providers on there that I've seen. And yeah, so that's the we're taking the flyer on this one because there's still so much market sentiment behind it. Now, I start my day very early. I start my day at 4 a.m. every single day because that's when Asia is more or less done and before the U.S. woke up. So we tossed a little $5,000 in right around here. Now, all I'm looking for this, all I'm looking is 10-15%, and I'm out. And I absolutely I'm willing to do it with my money. This is not financial advice. You do you, bro. But yeah, we went ahead and tossed in $5,000. That's all I'm looking for, man. Make 500, 600, $700, and then and I'm out again. It's going to be on a wild ride. I don't see. It's going to be on a wild ride. Akash is going to continue to do it. Believe it or not, it's being offset. A lot of the Akash money that's been clearing out recently has probably been landing over on Kajira. I'm not taking that. Kajira is too high, man. I don't really. I've been in Kajira for a long time. It's not a flyer for me, guys. But when I was buying it at 40 cents. So yeah, I mean, it's just you're gonna have a good day, but at $1, it's a little high. The Dex is a little bit sketchy. We actually covered it on the live stream last night. It's yeah, they can do better. I'm just gonna kind of leave it there, but Anyway, on the Akash, that's all I need. I need 66. I need this to say 66 cents, and we're out again. All right, we got our 10%. Life is good. I'm happy. That's all I'm trying to get here because the purchasing power on any money you earn in a bad market like this is massive. So we're gonna go ahead and go for that one. Now, my other flyer for today. And this is kind of an oddball, man, because it's such a big network. But my other flyer today I'm taking is KAVA. Now, I do have quite a bit, but it's all kind of staked. I don't feel bad taking flyers on tokens that I have staked because my position is full on that token. I'm not going any heavier. I get, that's it. That's what we got. So these are going for pure flips right now. I like that because if you notice that all of the tokens that I like and that were up, they all kind of bottomed out. Bitcoin did its thing. Let me see if I. Oh, this is just great. Bitcoin did its nice little thing here earlier. Everything else followed it up, so I went ahead and went with it. And our yeah, I'm sorry, all the other tokens went with it. So it's another one that I'm considering an acceptable flyer. I'm just looking for 10%. If this thing will get up to a buck 10, I'll part ways with it again, and I'm more than happy to do that. The kicker is that I'm buying this with other people's money. All right, that's trading. That is what we do here, and because I'm buying it with other people's money, my risk is effectively zero. So I find it just fine to go ahead and leverage a successful trade on one to take flyers on another couple, especially on a day like today. I'm feeling good about it. But the biggie, then the one reason that I'm actually doing all this is because I don't really do enough of these kind of videos, and I'm not an influencer in any way, shape, or form. I'm an investor, and we talk about our investments here. And I think that I think it's fine for me to actually go ahead and discuss them. There was one third one that I'm taking a look at. Ori. I know I've been in and out of Ori for a good long time, and this thing, it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving sometimes, but it's mainly because it's so farmable. Ori on the Ori DEX, Ori Atom, Ori USDT, Ori USDC. It's so farmable. It's just a little bit overpriced for me right now. So I actually have a large buy order set in at $3.18 on their order book. The slippage is brutal. So unless you're going to buy Ori over on KuCoin or something like that, the slippage on it is brutal. So I do it via their order book. So I've set the floor on this token on the Ori DEX at $3.18. I got some big buys set in there, and that's what I'm looking for. So if I can catch that one, $3.18, that's my price. We'll push it in. I have more than enough Atom to pair with it, and we'll get back to that nice little juicy 97, 98% APR that you catch on Ori, and that'll be that's the other one that I'm looking for. I don't think I'm going to hit it today, but the token has been sliding pretty well over the last 7 days. So 318 is my entry point on that one, and after that, it's got more upside than downside, and the APR offsets it. So as long as it doesn't go back to like a buck 50 or something like that, I think we're going to be in good shape. Anyway, guys, that's what I got for this one. Questions or comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.